So me, but I have to sing the whole time like it's a musical. No. I thought instead of Latin. Silent musical? That could be interesting. Do you have a link to ask questions this week? Yes. Why Python instead of Java? I think there's a strong bias among our programming people for not Java. Whenever you say Java, programmer slaps you in the face. That sounds about right. Also, I'm just going to post that internal without a context. Half context.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
All right, I am able to hear you, so that's good.
Let people join and then we'll get started. We know when to start. Oh, did you put down the link for?
Yep.
Let's see. All right. Um,
Looks like we're about leveled up.
all right. Thank you everyone for coming. This is the weekly Midjourney office hours. We do them every week at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Basically, what we do is we talk about what we're working on and what we're thinking about, and then we take questions. So let's get started. The biggest near-term feature working on right now is the new editor, which will let you kind of import images and edit them with a combination of depth reference and sort of in painting. We might just start with the inpainting, then really the depth reference. We're not sure. We're debating whether how many of the features we get out of the box. I think we feel like the moderation is starting to work well enough that we feel good about it, and we're mainly trying to clean up the UI and organization, so that way it kind of lives in a slightly different area than the rest of your images, and that those like yeah, if we're saving like 100 intermediary in paintings, they don't like clog up the rest of your feed. So we think it's going to be a separate organization page. There'll be kind of like a way to do it outside the create feed. There'll be kind of a different interface. We have a concept we're happy with, and we're implementing it this week. So we'll see how that goes. Then after that, we are working on a lot of new personalization features. The main thing is to try to make it easier to cold start a new personalization profile. And then as that's getting easier and easier, we will enable multiple personalization profiles and maybe even a new style personalization system that is more nuanced than style references. Um, we have a lot. All that is roughly working, but it's going to take a little bit to finish testing it and integrate it into our infrastructure. I think as we make it really easy to do fast personalization, we will have it. We're going to try to build it into the Explore feed, make that personalized, which I think will make a big difference. And then we have a new, more interesting way of doing some personalization vary type things with larger batches. So we're starting to gear up towards something where personalization is a little bit more by default and part of the creation flow and build that into a batch aid system. And so a lot of these personalization changes I think will be kind of the biggest change to image models in a very long time because the idea is that basically nobody will be using the default image models anymore. The image model will basically be different for every person who uses it, and that will be part of your workflow is sort of uh, steering the model to either your general personal tastes or the specific purposes and tastes of your project. We can't really imagine how it could be any different. It feels like it needs to be that way. It makes a huge difference. We feel good about how it's working. It's mainly about making it easy, making it fast, building the infrastructure that supports it, changing the UI around. And I think in some ways, that's as big of a change as like a V7 because it kind of changes the way you make images and changes the way that people use image models. Um, the V7 is also training again, which is good. We changed a lot of things. We fixed a lot of bugs. It's back on the training train. um, choo choo, it's training. Then basically that takes a few weeks to train, and then it takes a few weeks to test, and then if we're happy, we move towards releasing. But it's probably a little bit still because there's a couple of big question marks as to how parts of it are going to work. So probably it's not totally about rushing it to release, but getting all of the things in that we wanted to get. We could definitely like abort some of the new features and get it out faster, but yeah, I think given the editor release and the new personalization stuff, that's a pretty big change. And I think in a lot of ways, more of a change than the V7 model, which is going to have a lot more knowledge and a lot more prompt understanding. But and is it and hopefully is a cleaner base for us to make more features from. But it's not like it'll render more real looking than photoreal or 8K or anything like that. So I think it will be a big deal. The V7 will also be really good at multilingual stuff. It looks like, much better text, much better at. It should be a bit more coherent. Like it'll be a great model. But part of I do think that partially people struggle with prompting a lot and they fight the model a lot. So customizing the model allows people to get what they want more easily and is probably um, I think is a really big deal. Um, yeah. And let's see. Mm, Video models are continuing to train. At this point, it's not really a question of whether we can do video models. I think the main question is what kind of video models do we want to release? So, how fast does it have to be? How, what's the final resolution and frame rate and speed and cost? And then do you make a version of the video model that might be like more domain constrained? Um, so we don't quite have the answers there yet, but they're now kind of moving to this next phase of the video development. There's maybe like one research question left to answer because we want to kind of integrate it back into some of our other infrastructure, but mostly at this point, the data looks good, the training looks good, everything. There isn't really any it's not really any technology risk. It's just a question of like what features we want. Um, we definitely see some concerns about how it looks like video models over the next year could keep getting bigger and could keep getting more expensive to the point where it's not necessarily super affordable for everybody using it. So we are trying to figure out ways that we can limit the video models and change the video models rather than just making them bigger. Because, yeah, we could make a really big video model that no one could afford to use, but it's not clear that's like the right thing to do. So we're trying to figure out like a nice video model that is fun to use and is useful rather than a video model that's the most expensive, slowest, you know, yeah. I think it's if we think about making the image models more or less expensive at times, but I'm not totally convinced we should. Yeah, like if we make it just really expensive, it's going to basically like maybe yeah, I think people won't really be able to use it much, but I'm not sure. It's a concern of mine, because a lot of the other video things are, you know, basically full subscriptions just to make a video, and so I don't really want to make it so it costs like $30 a month extra or something. So we could go that direction. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do something that's like clean and fast and fun. Um, yeah, I know some people will pay like thousands of dollars a month for video, but yeah, I don't know. I think we're trying to make something that everybody will use and have fun with. So we're debating. There's some ideas on how to get kind of the best of both worlds. So we'll see. The team is brainstorming. Basically, we have the video models. Now we're brainstorming like how we want to finesse it to release. Um. So what else? Um. We collected our first major 3D data set, and I think we're going to start training some 3D models now with that. It's been one of the biggest barriers is having better 3D data, and now we can collect large 3D data sets pretty fast. So um, basically, now we're gonna start seeing how that works. I think there's a lot of debate about whether the 3D model will be an extension of our 2D model or if it'll be an extension of the video model. If it's the extension of the video model, it will release after the video model. If it's an extension of the regular model, it'll probably come before. So we don't yet know what that's going to look like, but we're gonna start knowing a lot more soon, which is exciting. Um, we are approaching the point where we can write up our some nice blog posts on the demographic studies and on the psychometric studies, and there's been some really cool results. And then we're going to try to let people explore with it a bit themselves. I have like a bit of a demographic explorer. I think that's going to be really fun. We're trying to add in one last feature where you can exaggerate the profile. So you could be like, I don't want the average male. I want like I want the maliest male, the femaliest female, the most Japanese person, the most super stereotypically Japanese person. It'll be kind of interesting to to kind of explore more extreme versions of it. Um, and we've looked at it. It's not. It seems mostly like the worst thing that it does. It might like look kind of a. It might stereo. It might go to like a stereotype at some point. Like if you tell it to go like super female, it uses like a lot more pink. You know. I hope nobody gets offended about that. Um, we haven't seen anything too bad. I think like the super masculine ones, you know, the dudes are more ripped and there's more like horror, and violence. That's not super surprising. So I think it'll be really interesting. Um, I mean, even when like they turn it to like if they turn it to like more of like an LGBT profile, it uses more like bisexual neon lighting, and then the people there are like, this is really cool. So like I haven't really seen anybody who like whenever you target it at your demographic, it doesn't really feel offensive. It kind of feels like, yeah, that's awesome. Um, so we'll see. I'm excited about that. I don't know when we'll release that exactly. We're trying to do it after the uh we're gonna try to do it after the blog post or around the same time. So maybe in like a week or two, we'll see. Um Trying to figure out what else is going on. Um we have a lot of cool hardware projects gearing up, hiring a lot of hardware people too. Definitely could use more front end web people. Um, Probably do a desktop and mobile thing at some point, like a desktop app and mobile app thing at some point. I think we're debating right now how much the mobile app should be like what the website looks like versus something that's more different. Um, we are looking at more of a feed in the Explore page that kind of is changing constantly. So hopefully we can get the Explore feed to be a lot better too. A lot of debate, on the most important things. We are working on a lot of things. Um, Sorry we're not coming out with more things. I think it's hard to get everyone to, yeah, there's a hard balance between only doing one thing and working on multiple things. We would definitely be releasing things faster if the company only did one thing, but then sometimes it's like you can't necessarily make a baby in 1 month with 8 women, or if you tell them to, maybe they can make the baby a little faster, but they're not going to be happy and excited. So trying to find the right balance there. I think that's starting to be mostly it. I think we're going to move to questions soon. There are a lot of secret projects that I think will be really exciting. I hope we can announce them all within the next 6 months. I would love to do it faster, but frankly, in order to do that, I'd have to stop focusing on the main product. And I don't quite want to do that yet. So I'm going to try to get a bunch of cool features out, try to get everything out that's sort of lagging and see, before anything like that. So, yeah, let's see. Can I get up the admin link for the Hive Mind? So we're gonna do this sort of questions next. People can kind of upload questions and rate questions. Um, cool. So vote on some questions. I'll give it a second. Vote questions. Vote now. Vote now on your phones. It's like American Idol, but for questions. All right. I noticed that liking pictures on the gallery doesn't affect the P code. It should. If you like pictures on the explore page, it should affect the personalization code. But if you like things on your own, it does not. It has never affected it. That's it. Um, if we all lived in a simulation and you could communicate directly with the programmers, what's one bug you'd report for an immediate fix? I think the biggest bug I would report is that there are too many people in the world who lead things out of ego for themselves instead of a passion for others. I think in general, the world should be led by passionate people working on passionate things. But unfortunately, like power often flows to people who just like who like power rather than who like to make things or to solve problems or to help people. And so I think that's a bug, and I hope we fix it one day. All right, next question. I use the U123 buttons to upscale in Discord, then look at them on the website using the upscale checkbox. Can the website Jens has something similar? So the way you're supposed to filter things on the website is by using the like button. So when you click the like button, you can now filter by likes. Um, yeah, so it'd be better to like go back to your old upscales, like the ones you want to keep, and then like the new ones, and just sort of hold everything under likes. Um, yeah, sorry, it's kind of a breaking change, but it makes more sense. We could, yeah. What are you excited about that you won't be able to work on for a while? Um, I want to disassemble Mercury and turn it into a processor cloud and then have it start working on the wormhole problem so that we can go faster than light and explore the universe. I think we can solve physics with AI, but basically, I think we can solve physics with AI, but we need like super giant computers, and so we like turn Mercury into a computer or something. It's not really good for anything else. One of my favorite books has a guy who goes, "Do you have any idea what the uh, what the MIP shit?" He goes, "Do you have any idea like how much compute per gram the solar system does right now? If it isn't thinking, it isn't working. The solar system is mostly dead. It's mostly dumb matter all over. We need to make it do the Turing boogie woogie. Turn the Mercury into a processor cloud. Disassemble the moon." Anyway, it's a fun rant. There's some truth to it. Um, yeah, doesn't make sense to put computers on Earth at some point. Earth should be a great, beautiful nature park, and we should move industry to space. Okay, cool. I like personalization, but I also like to experiment in other styles. Let us access the default and other styles too. Yes, there will be many, many styles. So the whole idea is that there will be like many personalization profiles and you can make them and change them. I don't really know what default should be in the future because right now default is like the average of Midjourney users, even though it's like got like 70% men, so it's like a little more masculine than it should be and stuff like that. So I feel like a little mixed about like exactly whether that's how it should work, but there will be some kind of balanced default aesthetic. I might try to balance it towards like all humans rather than just Midjourney users, but I debate about this. Um, cool. If the video models are ready, can you release both for a test? I don't think we want to release a video model right now because I think it would be too expensive. So I think we're gonna try to make it faster for a bit first and cheaper, and then we might add some specialization to it to like maybe have a few different ones that are better at specific things that might also make it even cheaper and faster and better. But we're debating about that stage. Yeah, so we wanna like we don't want to release something that's like really slow and expensive. And the way that it works is by default, when you first train the video model, it's always slow and expensive. And then you go from the slow, expensive version to the fast version. It's a multi-step training process. It's not obvious how this works, but almost all AI models now, you start off with a slow one, and then you use a slow one to teach us a fast one. It's like there's a teacher and a little student, and the teacher is sort of slower, and then the student is like has like learns just the specific things it needs to learn. It goes faster. It's not exactly that, but that's like it's like one of the metaphors or sort of things. Like you have the first model is slow, and then you use the slow model to make the fast model. So we think we want to at least make it fast. Will there be a Black Friday sale this year? I'm not like super I'm not like super consumerist. Like so even like offering a coupon is like kind of painful because it's like coupon, sale now. Buy your cats while you can. Cats, 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 cats. I mean, I love cats, but I don't know. I don't cat coupon. Yeah, the cat coupon makes everything cats. I'm not sure. I don't really know. I I think we're just like not that kind of company. Sorry. I think in general I would prefer to try to um, focus on features rather than commercial promotions. I do think at some point we have to do some kind of marketing just to like explain to people like what we're about besides doing images, but I think that's going to need to announce all the new projects. So that's waiting on that first. Cool. How do you feel about people training their own models on Midjourney images? Um, I mean, if you I don't totally understand the goal sometimes because like I mean, if you're doing it for fun, yeah, it seems fine. I think some people feel like that when they train their own models, it's cheaper, but that's not true. There's a lot of people who say, I have $1,000 GPU. If I run it on my $1,000 GPU, I don't have to pay a $30 subscription. But then it's like, yeah, your $1,000 GPU can make one image, at a time, and it takes like longer than making 64 images simultaneously on Midjourney. So it's not really obvious to me that it makes sense to train your own model to make it cheaper. I don't totally know. I'm sure there's a good use case for training your own model, um, but I don't really. I think they're probably edge cases, so I don't think it's something that most people do, or I don't think it applies to most people. Um, I do think there are definitely like startups that, in commercial companies that try to train models off of our images, which I feel a little bit more mixed about. I think if you're training on somebody else's data to create something new and exciting in the world, I think that's more interesting. But if it's like a startup who like raises a lot of money, trains their models on our models, and then tries to say that they're as good as Midjourney so they can raise more money, then that just sort of seems, dishonest. So, I think that there's a lot of toxic dynamics in the startup ecosystem, and I think that a lot of those startups probably shouldn't exist. But I think mainly, making a company is really painful. Most people shouldn't do it. And if you do it, like you should do it because there's a cause that you really care about, that you're willing to suffer for, that whether there's good days or bad days, you're still grateful to be working on it. And I think there's a lot of AI companies that are just about making money or being famous or having something on your resume. And I think those are kind of morally unsound. I think it's better for those people to get jobs, like for somebody who does have a mission or does have a passion. Yeah, not everybody has to like have sort of passions in life. I think I'd like everyone to be passionate people, and find other people with similar passions and work together. But if there is somebody who is truly dispassionate about everything in the world, they should probably like, if you're truly dispassionate about everything in the world, you should just try to help somebody who is passionate and who has a mission. That's kind of my take. Because I feel like everybody should have a mission. I mean, how would you not want a mission, right? It's like a video game without a mission. You gotta have a mission, man. I'm very mission oriented. So, but there are like a lot of AI people. There are a lot of AI people at like a lot of the startups or the big companies who have just like these crazy ideas of like, oh, the AI is going to take all the jobs, so we have to make money while we can. Like that doesn't make any sense. If the AI did take all the jobs, then what's your money good for? Who are you paying it to? Like the AIs, they don't need your money. They can pay each other. They don't need you anymore. So I don't think the idea of AIs replacing everybody really makes sense anyway. But like there's just a lot of really insane and terrible philosophy, and it really bothers me a lot. And so sometimes the insane, terrible philosophy involves trying to like use Midjourney data to try to, you know, get an investor to give you money. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think people be surprised like how many of the big models train on Midjourney. I think the gap between Midjourney and everything else technologically is much larger than it seems because of that sort of training data contamination. But yeah, there's definitely been like major companies scraping our Discord servers and then the employees come and tell us because they feel ashamed. And I would probably call those companies out, but I think they do feel ashamed broadly. So I just hope they find something that they are proud of. Anyway, can't believe I wanted to rant there. Sorry. Are models converging in quality and scope? I think if you want like a photo of a cat, they will get the same. I think if you want like a smartphone photo of a cat, then yeah, they'll probably look the same. But if you're trying to find something that sort of pushes the frontiers of aesthetics and beauty and that like has improves your ability to think and explore and feel and express things, then I don't really see things converging. Um, yeah, I think that yeah, that's pretty much it. It's very rare that yeah, whenever anybody talks about another model being good, it's usually just like a photo of a blonde woman or something, or like a Polaroid or something, where at some point you can do a blonde woman really well, or you can do a Polaroid really well, but it doesn't really like it looks realistic, but it's not like it's interesting. Like if all you want is a smartphone photo, then use a smartphone camera. It's like literally, I mean, okay, that's fair. If you want to like maybe you don't have access to a blonde girl to take photos of, so sure. But like in general, it's kind of I think it's like a weird I think these tools are interesting in their ability to make new things and explore new things. You can use them to just make like a fake photo of a tree, but I just think that's, not what it's about, right? Um, yeah. Okay. Next one. Will the new editor still require a yearly sub on Pro or Mega? That's currently the plan. I think to make it reduce the number of people who are using it at the beginning so we can keep an eye on it. I think we are debating like what the rollout plan should be beyond that. It is obviously like a pro feature. I'm not totally sure. It's not going to be mega. I think it's going to be pro yearly and above at the beginning is the current plan. But it is really cool. It feels really powerful. I think most of the bad behavior we see from people on the platform comes from people who don't buy yearly subscriptions because they know if there's a chance of getting banned, they don't want to risk the money. And so it seems like the yearly subscriptions are the best way to reduce the abuse. Um, I think that there's a chance that standard yearly and pro yearly are similar levels of safety, but we may start with pro yearly just to make it cleaner. I don't have a great, maybe there's some world where we do a system where like if somebody has made a lot of images and been around for a long time, we have like a trust score or something. So like maybe long term we'll have other ways of unlocking it. But I think in the short term, we want to be a little bit uh, careful about the rollout and sort of see what happens at a more limited scope. Yeah. Trust score sounds nice. I just made that up on the spot, but I like the sound of it. Maybe we could like, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Trust score. But I mean, the trust score is something that will probably be for users who've been around for like a long time, not users that have been around for a day. There probably isn't a way for someone to get trust in a day without putting like a lot of money on the table, because putting money on the table is sort of like most people can't put $600 down or something if they think they're going to get banned. Most people who want to do bad things don't have that like it's like buying a smartphone and smashing with a hammer. Most people just won't do it. But we'll see. We'll think. I think the goal is to start with something simple and then roll it out from there. Um, what will be the next personalization update or feature? The main thing is trying to let people have multiple personalization profiles, and then having a new way, a quick way to like build those profiles. Yep. How are you able to simplify V7 without losing abilities? I mean, I think that's the challenging part of it. So we may not be able to, but we're trying to make V7 simpler in ways where like some of the complexity maybe wasn't necessary, so we could fold it in somehow. And as we do things, we have better ideas on how to make things cleaner. In general, like the way things work when you build something is that you can like make a car and then you can put some duct tape on it, and the duct tape is adding complexity, but the car can't all be duct tape, and at some point the car has too much duct tape on it and you want to make a new car with less duct tape. So that's kind of how it works. Please share one hint of the secret projects. I don't know, man. They're secret. Sometimes we joke about building an orb, and then we ask people if they'd rather like hold the orb or be in the orb, and everyone's like, "I want to go inside the orb." So we're gonna make like you're gonna go inside the orb. I don't really say that. I don't really know what the product is gonna be called though. I don't know where it actually. We trademarked the orb, but I don't really think that. I'm not sure if we're gonna use that trademark, but it's a cool trademark. Orb. I think I was thinking of it of like a tape of like a medium-sized orb, but everybody either wants a really tiny orb or really big orb. So I think the tiny orbs I'm not feeling. So like a giant orb seems to me more correct. Um, I think most of the things that we're doing that are secret are all related to humans and AI. Like how do we make people better? How do we empower people? There's one secret project that's completely unrelated to that. Um, it's just like related to like doing a good thing for people, like doing good in the world. So most of it is about making people better and making people more empowered. But then we have one secret project which is just about like raw helping people in a not empowering way, just in a like this is good, like this is just something that everybody wants and is good. Like yeah, like if that makes sense. So, but almost all the things are like new empowering human things. Most of them are like directly related to the sort of core stuff, but there's like two projects that are not super related. One of them is still empowering people, and then one of them is just good for people. I think people will be excited about people will be excited about all the projects. There's like one project it'll be like could become slightly controversial, but I think it's like probably not as long as there's like a good explanation of it. Like a cool video. We'll make a cool video. I have the ability to make really cool videos. Nobody has seen it before, but I did all of them videos. I did all the original marketing videos for Elite Motion, which were too good. They were damagingly good. So I have the marketing power. I have good marketing genes too. My cousin did the Think Different campaign and named the iMac and all that stuff. So I've got like a lot of the original Apple genes, Apple marketing genes flow through me. Wow. But they are dangerous. Marketing is dangerous because if you tell a good story, you can also tell a fake story. So, oh my God, like dangerous. And maybe you don't even know what's a real story. Anyway, you got to be careful with storytelling. You gotta. I'd rather show than tell. I'd rather show than tell, and that's been our motto, I think, so far. Um, Most people don't remember this, but like when we started Midjourney, I think it was almost like 8 months before anybody even knew that I was related to it because I didn't want like my personal involvement with it to like stir up marketing. I just want to like the product will speak for itself. They'll either like it or they won't, and that's I want that direct signal. So I think in general, like show not tell is the right way to do things. And you see a lot of companies who are like uh, trying to show that they can raise a lot of money or a lot of blog posts. We're gonna do some blog posts to be fair, but I think sometimes a blog post is like a better way to visualize something than using the product. So like I think most of the blog posts we're gonna do will be directly linked to a release. There's gonna be one I think for the psychometrics it's gonna be just more of a report because it's like kind of complicated, but it's like kind of a scientific paper. But like yeah, there's a lot of people like announcing that they're going to announce things. A lot of like hype raising. I don't really want to do that. I'm not really like a hype guy. Um, I just want to make stuff. All I've ever really wanted my whole life was to have like a cool place where I could work on cool things with cool people. And I basically have that. And the only risk at this point is not using that opportunity to make really fucking cool, craziest baller shit I can. So that's really what I'm trying to focus on rather than like, yeah, trying just to hype people. And so I hope that if there is any hype, it's like a byproduct of my natural excitement rather than my desire to like tell a story to get something, you know? I don't really need to get, I don't really want to get something. I just want to make something. I want to make lots of things. And I want to make things that I'm excited about. I want to make things that are going to that are going to like be good for other people. Um, I want to make things that I'm going to use myself. I think that to be fair, there are a lot of people who do that at other places, but I think that there is like a huge ego component very often, which is unfortunate. I try to work on things that I feel like I'm uniquely positioned to do. Like we have unique opportunity to do a bunch of things that I think will not happen for a long time otherwise. Whereas sometimes people are more competitive and they just want to be like, I want to be the one to do it. Man, if someone else can do anything, like I'll let them do it, take a vacation, work on something else. I'll start industrializing Jupiter if anybody else wants to do other things for me. I got lots of things to do. Anyway, boop boop. From all the data you collected in surveys, is there any correlation between personality and birthday? Ooh, I don't think so. I mean, there might be like a little bit in terms of seasonality. I think that there's some evidence that like people born in the winter versus people born in the summer have some different personality. I think that's well known, actually. But if you're asking me to prove that astrology is real, astrology does not statistically uh, does not show up in statistics. But um, CoStar is a great app, and I like it, and I like I Ching. But you know, I think astrology can be useful for people to think about their lives. It's like framings, random framings to think about things. But I know you'd probably say, of course, David's going to say that he's a Gemini, so we'll just leave it at that. Um, how do you plan to handle Midjourney's prompt understanding while factoring in personalization? Prompt understanding is mainly about like data labels, which we haven't updated in a long time. Our data is actually like pretty out of date. It's not really magic. It will get a lot better. Mostly, if there's something that somebody else does better than us, it's usually just like not really related to being smart, it's just related to like doing something we didn't have time to do because I mean, we don't have that many people, and we're usually focused on the things that are most important, like making the pictures look good. But we do want to have much better prompt understanding, and we do know it's a priority, and we do know how to do it, and we know that it works. And so it should come in the next version. Oh, I'm sorry, people who don't like CoStar, but I'm friends with the CoStar founder. She's really cool. So I let, and Anyway, will it ever be possible to rate our own images to create personalization code? Maybe, maybe not. It's not obvious to me that that's like you need a lot of images to rate, and I don't know. There'll be something that looks something like that, but I think it'll look more like the style tuner. I think than just like saying which pictures of ripped Santa Claus you like most. Um, yeah. We'll be able Will personalization be reset with profiles? I don't think we're gonna reset personalization, but you can make new profiles and then just use that as your default. Um, Video model should preview multiple outcomes and let you to pick which going with. Yeah, that's generally the thought. We're debating like there's lots of ways to preview the video though, so we haven't quite figured out yet what the best way to do that is. But it's a good question. Can we please touch on what happens to yield personalization after reaching level 8? You can just you can keep rating images, but it's not going to change very much. In general, like the current personalization system is not meant to take in like 50,000 things into account. It doesn't have the ability to keep getting better, unfortunately. We want to make it better, but there aren't enough people who are past level 8. You know, it makes more sense to focus on getting everybody to level 1. Um, yeah. Will the video model work well with Niji? We hope so. Can you tell us about storytelling? Yeah, I think they're going to have the team do a presentation in a week or two. Probably like 2 weeks. I think they're at an office or something. We love SREF. Any chance for website to show codes, example for codes that will be happening? What? Any? We love SREF. Any chance a website to show example codes? Oh, yeah, we do want to have like the SREF encyclopedia, but we just don't have like a great way to do it right now. Or we don't have like a great design for it that feels really exciting, and then we don't have anybody to work on it. We would love to have more front-end people. Could you let users access their prefer option on the website? Yeah, they're planning on doing that. It's just lower priority. When will the new models be available for alpha testers? I don't know. I'm sorry. Nobody knows. Cool. There's a good suggestion for a bug in the hive mind. Good catch. Thank you. Chaos. Please keep it. Yeah, I hope we will. We're trying to rework some of that right now. Can I have more control over power of sliders on the web? Dial in smaller variants. Yeah, we do want like more variation levels. I am a little frustrated we don't already, but we just don't have enough front end people to implement enough features. Ah, it's driving me crazy. We need more front end people, please. But it has to be people who can like also do design, because if there's like two types of teams, you either have like a person who can do design and implementation, or you have to have like a front end person, a back end person, a product person, and a design person. So either every feature has 4 people or it has 1 people. And I think that when it's 1 person, you can do more sort of like complicated features and more less defined features and iterate faster. Whereas bigger groups are more good at like complicated, well defined features. And most of our stuff are like not well defined features. Will personalization be reset with profiles? No. Will the editing of imported images be available in Discord? No. In general, you're probably going to have to move to the website to use a lot of new features. I would like to add more features to Discord. We will try to pull them back at some point, but we are struggling to just make the website good and just have some good mobile stuff. So it probably makes sense to focus on features on one platform more than it makes sense to put them on all the platforms. I think it is interesting to ask like how to make Discord better. I would love ideas. Um, Seems like Discord is a great place for community. I do worry about a lot of people using Discord servers by themselves as folders, and I think that's kind of not a good reason to support more Discord stuff. That's a better reason to have better folders on the website, because Discord is not really meant to be an organizational system like that. So I would love to try to brainstorm more about ways of making the website better. Um, yeah. Oh, actually, maybe we can try that. Do we have that? Maybe it's time. I think we have a new feature we could test today, which is that right? Should Ivan come up to test this feature? We can ask everybody else a question. We can ask a question. So, and the new, we go to the hive mind, and we're gonna say, what's the best thing, or what are the best ways we could improve using Midjourney on Discord? And then I think it'll say that. Bam. I think it just did it. Did it do it?
Yep.
Okay.
You have
Now you can
that's on the
submit
page.
things. You can submit things and then rate. Does that work? Wait, is that a thing? Wait, does people see it? Does it work?
Yeah. Questions are
Ooh,
a test
okay.
response.
Does anyone have ideas? Does anyone have ideas? If there's no ideas, it's not very good. Not okay. Now I'm seeing some ideas. Yeah, so now it says, what are the best ways we can improve using Midjourney on Discord? So now you can submit ideas and people can rate the ideas. Style tribes. That's a cool. I like style tribes. Connect the video streams to rooms. Multiple levels of like folders. Interesting. All right, keep submitting ideas. Keep writing ideas. We're gonna do this for 5 minutes. This is kind of cool. So maybe I should ask people a bunch of questions. Ooh, look at all these votes. You kind of you can see my liked images versus images you liked of other people on the website right now. Daily prompt battles. Ooh, okay, that's cool. More prompt battles by Discord. I don't think Discord is an investor-owned company, so that it means you basically be buying out all the investors. Don't think. I think more likely Discord will go public or something one day. Doesn't, yeah, it's not really, we can't, we're not really, it's, yeah, not probably not gonna happen. um okay, this is cool. Okay, all right, everyone, so I'm gonna let everyone go another minute here, but I'm gonna give people the next thing I'm gonna ask you all. The next thing I'm gonna ask people is, what kind of swag, if there was a Midjourney swag, what kind of swag would you like? So cool. I think we're ready for that. Everybody ready? Wish I had a little like more of a. All right, so now let's try a new question, which is if we if Midjourney made some official swag items, what kind of item? Does everyone know what swag is? If Midjourney made some official swag items, what kind of item should we make? Bam. Submit. What kind of it? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I'm asking you guys. What do you want? What kind of swag? Okay, because I want swag. My biggest regret for my previous company was that there wasn't enough swag. So I'm thinking of doing a swagathon, but like swag is like, do you want a hoodie? You want like a thermos? Do you want like a bag? Do you want like a keychain? Do you want like a dress, a Midjourney kilt, a Midjourney bottle opener, a Midjourney David bobblehead? Oh God. Midjourney lingerie, Midjourney sunglasses. You guys got to put your ideas into the website. Are you listening? You got to put it into the website. Do you guys see the website link? Ancient, keep putting. Okay, you guys got to click the website, and then you got to put the thing there. Go to the website. Put in a name. Vote on things. Submit things. Okay, okay. So we've got the Midjourney t-shirt. T-shirt is pretty high. I wish I could. We're gonna delete one of the t-shirts. There we go. I think I'm actually currently discussing t-shirt, which was not my intention, but cool. Okay. So t-shirt is in the lead over hoodie, and then there's the coffee mug, and then there's a David action figure. Oh Jesus. That's okay. Apparently the Midjourney dildo is now above the David action figure. I'm glad that those are not combined. What would a Midjourney dildo be? Jesus. Questions I did not think I would be asking today on the Midjourney office hours. But you guys are not just asking the hard questions, but making me ask questions about your ideas.
I can say that I've seen some things. They're interesting. And that's all I'm going to
Midjourney,
say publicly.
it looks like somebody proposed a Midjourney diaper. Not adult diapers, maybe like baby diapers. That would be kind of interesting. Um, Keychain, coffee mug. Okay, okay. Okay, we have two coffee mugs. We got to delete one. Can you delete Ancient, can you delete duplicates easily? Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mugs. Delete the mug. There's like 4 mugs. I see that you guys like mugs, but if you like mugs, you gotta vote up on the mug. Fluffy boots, baseball caps, a scarf, 20-ounce tumblers. You guys see the small? You see the smaller ones too, right? Okay. Tote bags, coffee mug, enamel pin, lucite encased USB hard drive with RGB colors preloaded with 1 year's worth of Midjourney gallery without having to download it. Oh, that's a cool idea. I don't know if I want to do it, but it's an idea. And I like ideas. All right. Midjourney CD of Ancient singing. I'm sorry, Ancient. It's been voted up. Tea set, tube socks. This is cool. I feel like we're in a weird place where a lot of things have one vote, and we're not successfully getting all the one vote items. So this is great. We are seeing a failure mode of the hive mind system, and I think Ivan and Manuel probably watching and taking notes. Too many one items. We probably should like put them almost in like a separate thing. Yeah. Thumbs up and thumbs down would probably be better too. So like thumbs up, thumbs down, and then like unrated. This is great. Okay. All right. So what are the winners right now? The current winners are CD of Ancient Singing. You know, Ancient, we could make a deep fake of your voice and have it sing, and it'd probably be pretty good.
I've already given permission for people to do that, so
I
I will.
think I feel like what it would be is it would be a song of it'd be 60 minutes of you just singing "Never Gonna Give You Up," like yeah, like just like rickrolling anybody who buys the CD, but it's your voice. Okay. Hoodie, t-shirt, coffee mug, digital photo frame. Interesting. Make our own swag. Hats. Okay. Definitely some little Midjourney sailboat. Oh, that'd be so cute. That would be really cute. Maybe we should have like a little Emmys, but like physical Emmys. Like a little Emmy, but it's like a sailie for people who do stuff. I don't know what it looks like, but I like the idea. A little sailie. Oh, it'd be so cute. We could um all right. Well, thank you everybody. That is that. Now, maybe if I let's do one more, which is what is the number one feature or no, what are the most what's the most important improvement you want to see on the website? Bam, we are now switching. I want to hear what everyone thinks about the website. What do you think? What do you think? I'm asking you guys questions today. Can you handle this? This is helpful for us. All right. Folders, 3D, video. We already have folders, guys. You just don't have subfolders. Oh no. Did it just break?
Yeah, looks like it did.
Oh no, you broke the hive mind with all your ideas. Oh, guys, you're so creative. You broke the creativity system. I'm sorry. We hived too fucked. We doth think too much. Well, great. Thank you for helping us stress test the system. That was fun. That was fun. Great. The hive mind has collapsed. We hived too fucked. Cool. Um, so, um, the question is, are we done with questions or should we do a swagathon imagination session? So the um all right. So anyone have any last quick questions in the VC text channel? And then if not, I'm gonna move to swaggin. I don't know if I have a lot of I think we'll do like a mini swagathon. Any last questions in the VC text channel? If you move from Discord to make image on the website, do all your settings, including stealth, transfer over? I think so. Um, the Adobe content thing is a little weird. It's definitely like I think that it's like we have a database that tells people what is real and what is not real, and if at any point we tell something that isn't real or isn't real, you have to believe us. It's like a little 1984. Um, like I think I yeah. Will the Niji quality mesh be updated to level of 6.1? Mm, we're not planning on updating the Niji right now there. Have I ever crossed paths with Hotfield or Hinton? Nope, I have not, unfortunately. Hinton was always at Google, did not, or the academia things, never really got to hang out with him in the startup sphere. Maybe there was like an opportunity recently. Yeah. Um, can we please add custom zoom to the website? Yeah, I guess that could probably be added. Can we have tags? We have talked about doing tags. I think there's a big question between tags and subfolders. Um, can I create a prompt that generates 4 sub-sequences? Yeah, so it's like a long thing. We can talk. That's a more of a prompt chat question. The tournament song about Midjourney. I would love more like a what do you mean like a song for the image things. That could be cool. Style sliders. Maybe. We definitely could add sliders one day when things get faster. But I consider an sref editor. I think an sref editor is something that does make sense along in some ways, but it's sort of a question of how it should work. Um, sorry that it was hard to find the HiveMind link. We can do a micro poll for tags versus folders. I mean, it's really like tags versus folders, or tags versus folders plus subfolders, or tags versus folders plus like folder groups, you know? Like, do you put a folder and a folder and a folder and a folder? Like, you know. Yeah, I think we're gonna have like different sref for the new version of V7, but we haven't exactly figured out what we're doing there yet. Okay, I think we are about ready for the swagathon. So we are going to move to the VC Create channel, and maybe we can also have like a. Why don't we just prototype out like Midjourney hoodies for a little bit, right? That's or t-shirts. So we can probably make like um we can probably make like a daily theme that is either like um yeah, how do we do this? Kind of want to do it, and it feels really ancient to like we really it feels outdated to do it on the Discord and the VC Create channel. But I'm looking. Anyone got any ideas? Want to drop some ideas for some swag in the VC Create channel? I feel like I want to do it on the website. It's just easier to like keep track of the images. I may have to. Ooh, this tote bag is cool. I have to share my screen, I guess. You know what we could do? We could ooh, a unicorn sailboat. That's really cool. Midjourney with a chain. Midjourney keychain. That is nice, actually. Midjourney t-shirt with a brain. Midjourney tie-dye. Ooh. All right, I guess I should like share my screen somehow here. Um, I can share my screen. Go live. We are live. I like the tote bag. I like. Is it? Ooh, oh, that's so cute. Little like stickers, glowing sailboat stickers. That's really cute. I don't know if it's there was a unicorn in the t-shirt. This is cool. Um the unicorn t-shirts are interesting. I don't really know why I like it, but I like it. And what else we got here? Stylish coats. They're very stylish. I like these keychains. Leather keychains. I like the tie-dye shirt a lot. That's a cool idea. Ooh, little Midjourney themed notebook. That's cool. I like it how it has like a compass. Go forth and imagine. Whoa. Whoa. Who made that? What is up with that? How did you do that? That's beautiful. How did you do that? Was that like one shot? All right, North. You can come up on stage. Tell us how you did it if you want to raise your hand. I don't know how that looks so good. What else we got here? Midjourney boat. We got some Midjourney steel product. Gold Midjourney boat. Ooh, look at these Midjourney thermoses. They're very colorful. They got a rainbow on them. Pretty neat. Keychain. Oh, almost want to make it like a necklace. Yeah, like a little like Midjourney represent like with that keychain. Do you even prompt, bro? I like it. I'm not sure if it's like the right. I like it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about something, but I still like it.
Hey David, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. Yeah.
How'd you do
I
it?
think yeah, it was a long process.
Oh, you
Several
made it a long time ago.
yeah, what like 2 months ago? I think someone said it in the office hour chat. Someone said go forth and imagine. And then I just
Oh,
took it and made it into this mission patch.
how did you do it? What's the process? Tell us the process.
Yeah, there was a lot of Varai region, Zoom, um, looking at it the moment. Yeah, so it definitely wasn't a one shot.
Well, it looks great. Whoa. It's like ripped unicorn with a sailboat. I don't know what's going on. It's shocking. What kind of, you think we should do what kind of, what's your, give us some swag thoughts while I'm looking through swag.
Yeah, I would love to have the tote bag. I always love those.
What kind of tote bag? What's it look like? What are you thinking?
Uh, what did they look like? I don't know. I would make something that's really colorful, probably with a nice Midjourney logo on it, or maybe the compass, and something that's and another version which is just plain blue, for example.
A plain blue. What kind of colors? Like a rainbow, or like some stripes? Like these towels? You mean like?
Yeah, like
Great.
very colorful. You know, when I think about Midjourney, it's always the full color spectrum, all the different vibrant colors.
Is that because like the texture marble thing we use, or is it for other reasons, or what's curious?
Good question. I mean, yeah, that always reminds me of that, of course, because of that header picture that you use. But for me personally, it's just using Midjourney feels like that. Like
Yeah.
you can explore in each and every direction.
Look at this Niji cat hoodie. I don't know why it's taking so long to load, but that's wild. Yeah, I always find that really interesting. I really like that photo, but it's really hard for me to like make a new version of it in the newer versions of Midjourney. So it's like this like really old picture. I really want to update it, but I'm always struggling to like get something that quite captures it. Oh,
Those are cute.
all right, everyone. We decided we are gonna make our Midjourney swag is gonna be sweaters for chipmunks. I'm sorry if you're not a chipmunk, you have to get one. Midjourney USB charger? Ugh, it's cool, but I can't do it. Prompt battle. Gloves. That's intense. And I love it. Oh, there's a tote bag. Flash imagine. More towels. Earrings. Sexy hoodies. What else we got? There's a tote bag. Oh. Tattoos? Okay, yeah. The only swag is tattoos. I'm sorry, guys. A, a shoehorn. I didn't know what that was. I was worried it was something else. Whoa. Am I behind? No, I'm actually I'm catching up. A slash imagine wheelchair. I don't know, guys. Creative, but edgy. Okay, maybe we should be more edgy. All right, everybody. Let's get edgy for a minute. What's your edgy, edgy and crazy swag ideas? Edgy and crazy swag ideas only. It's possible that everyone's going too conservative, but once we go edgy, we will get something that we did not have before. Laptop sleeve. Does look nice. Oh, a rainbow sailboat bracelet. What's your crazy ideas, guys? Crazy. No David Mona Lisas, I'm sorry. Any crazy ideas? Whoa, couch. Boots? What is this? A pen. That's cool. Wow. Midjourney Quill. That's a beautiful brand. That sounds interesting. A Midjourney bomb? Okay. We're getting there. It's getting more edgy. Midjourney pillows. Midjourney lamps. Oh, that's kind of cool. I feel like a lamp is cool. Wake up and smell the prompts. It's fun. That's a fun slogan. Oh, I like this little. That's cute. Whoa, crazy cloud bed. Okay, where we go? Where we go? Where we go? Midjourney knives. Damn. Sometimes you just gotta like. That's what the moderators use. How many of these do you have, Ancient?
None yet.
Whoa, I like Midjourney of the horse. I don't know what that is, but I like it. Midjourney flamethrower. Okay. Midjourney scooter. Okay. Midjourney marijuana with a Midjourney boat on it. That one looks kind of nice. Midjourney underpants. Midjourney pregnancy test. The colors are nice. What does that tell you though? Like it tells you if you're pregnant, or does it tell you like if you're out of fast hours? Like pee on the tab to figure out if you're out of fast hours. Midjourney blades. Midjourney antipsychotic meds. Midjourney lamps. Midjourney toothbrush. Mech suit. I like the mech suits. Voodoo doll. That's terrifying. That's cute. Like a vaporwave shirt. A Midjourney pill organizer. It looks nice. Midjourney shaving kits. Okay. That's out of my brain, but that was cool. Midjourney edibles. Interesting. Midjourney candy. Ooh. Yeah. Midjourney boat. Midjourney gloves. Midjourney ore. Interesting. That's cool. A Midjourney action figure. Wonder who would be the right one to. Is he the right philosopher? I forgot. He's the one that. That's a cool idea. All right, I like the heavy philosophical references. You went outside of my literary knowledge, which is not that great. Sometimes I don't know things I should know. What else we got? Ooh, I don't know what that is, but that's cool. Midjourney soap. Okay, okay, okay. Wash away all the bad prompts. Is that what Ancient uses? Ancient, what would be your scent? What scent of soap would you use to clean yourself of all the moderation woes?
Oh god. Probably like lavender and patchouli.
Nice. Have you ever taken a shower before after moderating?
A few times. There have been a few times it's been that bad.
Vitamin B, Midjourney gummies. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do Midjourney vitamin D gummies just to help everybody with their deficiencies. It's not a branding exercise, it's a health program. That'd be like weirdly in brand. Whoa. Crazy pants. Midjourney condom wrapper. Midjourney deodorant. Interesting. All right. I feel like this is a successful test run of the Midjourney Swagathon. I think next time I'm gonna do it on the website. I want to test it on the website. I don't think we've done that yet. I'm gonna save all these after this. So that concludes the Swagathon. I will do one last set of questions. If anybody has any last questions oh wow, I like that one. If anybody has any last questions in the VC text channel. Any last questions? Will will the video be HD or 4K? We could do it, but I think we're not really trying to build video for like professional video people right now. I don't know. Maybe could try. Well, I don't know. I'm not like super compelled to do super high resolution right now. Um, we are definitely thinking of doing alternate angles of images with 3D or video. When do we get individual sref weights on web? I don't think we know how to do it in a great way. It's just because of the way they implemented it. We kind of just accidentally implemented a way to make it impossible to do something. We had a few ideas, but they all like messy in different ways. They are definitely thinking of adding the preferred options to the website. We are debating between tags and folders. We'll be able to have multiple personalization profiles in the future and tune both of them. All right. Are you ready for the next month? Geez, it's gonna be scary, right? A lot of things going on the next month. Anyway, I think that is about it right now. So that's going to conclude the Midjourney office hours for the day. Thank you for coming, everybody. We do these every week at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Trying to keep them a little shorter lately so I can try to put some energy into more product releases. We're going to work really hard to get a lot of stuff out there. We appreciate everybody in the community. It's really great to have you all. You all make really cool stuff, watching all the time. And we're going to keep working really hard to get more things out there. So thanks for being a part of the community, and I hope everybody has a nice week. And that's all. Thanks everybody for the ideas and all the ratings and just all the good vibes. Have a nice week, everybody. See you later.